I apologize for that little hiccup. My computer crashed immediately as I booted up the game. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. To reiterate what I had said before the crash, we completed the collector ship mission, and I'm going to be jumping into the Reaper IFF mission today so that I can recruit Legion, because my mod will allow me to recruit Legion and take him on missions without my crew getting abducted. So I don't have to worry about the endgame bullshit until I trigger the endgame. There we go. Now the game decides to load. Hold up, what's going on with my game audio? That's kind of weird. There we go.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tali. She seems very worried about something.
Alright, let's do the customary Normandy dialogue.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for EDI.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but EDI gets the credit this time. The Illusive Man made sure EDI was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway,
I am
how
still
may I
trying to
help?
figure out. Okay, I'm gonna need that to not pop up. I'm still trying to figure out how EDI is able to interface with collector technology. Because, like, currently, Mac shit can't talk to Windows shit. And EDI is the far superior Linux trying to communicate with literally any other operating software. And she does so with ease.
Is there anything I should know?
Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Unread messages, nothing.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I get the feeling the Keepers were just one of the first races the Reapers had. Like, they did like 3 or 4 cycles before they realized they could be more efficient about it.
Compensating.
And so they made the Citadel and the Keepers. Just out of the most... Oh yeah, we have these leftover husks. Let's slap them in the Citadel. That works.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think...
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright. There's no dialogue with Morden or Jacob until I actually complete their missions. So we don't have to worry about that. Port observation. That's assuming.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. It seems like it'd be lonely, surrounded by people who never knew the ship you both served on.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditation.
Fair enough, bud. Alright. Samara, has she done her?
I hope we can go to Omega soon.
Yeah.
I'll think about
Of
that.
course.
Yeah. She's already done hers. Miranda has already said her bit. Jack has
I can't believe the
downstairs,
collectors
and
were once
Grunt. I remember we
Protheans.
covered Grunt's
I always
last
pictured
session.
Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Any chance we could get to the Citadel?
I'll let you
I'll
know.
be here if you need me.
I think that's everyone. Like, aside, like, we haven't talked about Thane's loyalty mission yet, but once I talk to Tali, I think that's everyone. Because I technically have already completed Zaid and Kasumi's loyalty missions. By which I mean they're the only missions that came with those two characters' DLCs.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
See, we're gonna go into this mission and find out that that's entirely
What
not
happens
true.
when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Okay, let's go
I
find
mean,
the
on the
flotilla.
one hand,
I was going to book
I
passage
get why
on
you
another
would
ship.
not want to be exiled
I
from the
didn't
fleet,
think there would be time
but
for
on
you
the
to
other
help.
hand, like,
Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the
you
flotilla's
and
current
one other
location.
dude, you and two
The
other
admirals
dudes
will be waiting
actually
for us.
are the only Quarians I've seen. The only named Quarian characters who are, you know, actually sane, reasonable people. Because, 3 out of the 4 other admirals are completely psychotic and or obstructive. And then there was, like, the dude who was working with you at the beginning of this game who was so gung-ho that he got himself and all of his people killed. Everybody else just, like, either doesn't get a name or is Cal Rieger.
Back for another lesson. Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time.
I mean, yeah.
Trying to remember, what was his name? Solarian infiltration specialist. 100-story man. Guy could disable a station security with a few taps on an Omni tool. He went to work with Eclipse a few years back. Had to kill him for a job. Your Mordant Solus kind of reminds me of him.
See, it's stories like that. Like, you say, oh, collectors and Protheans. Like, yo, I'm getting into some cosmic deep lore shit that I'm just a hired gun. I shouldn't be getting into that. Being a hired gun is why you're qualified to get into it. You have all these stories. You spent your whole life just running and gunning like it was your job because it was your job. And so, hey, we need someone to run and gun against a different kind of target. So it translates really well. But I think that
No
wasn't
messages for you, Commander.
everyone. I think it'll tell me. Tali, Samara, Garrus, Grunt, Morgan, Jack, Miranda, Jacob. Yeah, so everyone except Thane, really. So that's cool. Hey! Yeah, I off-screen mined every planet in this system, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna jump us right into the Derelict Reaper. And we're going into a mission, so... One moment, please. Yeah. So, we're going to break out our handy-dandy Cthulhu and let RNGesus decide our party. Anyone who I roll in this mission will be out of the running for the next mission. Or any other streams, or any other missions I do on this stream. There we go. So here we go. Rolling D12s because we got almost the full squad. Re-rolling 12s. That is a 6 and a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna set you up for warp bombs. Cool. Shepherd. Yeah, give me the pulse rifle. Definitely the scimitar. Not the Viper. We found out last stream that the Viper is actually kinda doo-doo in this game. Yeah, you can take that, but take the Locust as your sidearm. Same with you. And there we go.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph.
They're well
There's
within
a second
Atmo,
ship alongside the
so
Reaper.
it's
not transmitting any
turbulence
IFF,
makes
but the
sense.
radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the hurricane, huh?
Alright, so basically what I plan and hope to do, my strat for this is myself and Jack utilize pull and shockwave to the best of our ability, and Miranda warps while they're, in the air.
This is not the most organized project I've ever seen.
Really? You Miranda, have you ever stopped to maybe think that Cerberus doesn't exactly outfit their people with the best shit? Especially on missions to, fuck with a dead Reaper.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hulk represents. The corpse of a vast, ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth.
Yep, that'll be indoctrination for you. Reaper Tech will work on you and fuck with you long after the actual Reaper is dead.
We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
No active technology, he said. The tech doesn't need to be active, it just needs to mind control you into making it active.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
Trapped in a Reaper. I want to shoot someone.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of
You'll get your
activation,
chance,
I detected a heat
Jack.
spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core. Sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches
So it's
crush
like cutting
depth,
the cable
it's you.
to drop the
We'll make a sweep for survivors
space
and recover
station
what data we
into
can.
a
Stand
gas
by.
giant.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
Halo 2. God, I love those missions. I hate the Flood, but I love those missions.
Lots of dead people. Nothing new there.
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember, that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remembered, too.
What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
You're being
It sounds like
uploaded
the
to
Reaper
the
was affecting your
hive mind. Also, hi Yuri Lowenthal. I can pick his voice out anywhere.
Trouble ahead.
Those are high-pressure tanks. We could blow them up.
Like that? All right.
I'd wondered if the technology to make husks came from the Geth or Sovereign.
This confirms it as Reaper tech.
Which I thought was, like, already the assumption in the first game. Like, you look at what the Geth can do, and then you look at what the Reaper's whole shtick was.
Hello, dead people.
Firing now.
Even aesthetically, the Husks have always been more Reaper than Geth. Oh yeah, there's one. Warfare is incredibly fun. Look at this. Having both myself and Jack throwing those shockwaves out is great.
Now let's finish you off.
Her shockwaves are stronger than mine, though.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. God damn! What? That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall. Where we took off that panel.
I didn't see anything. You should lie down.
I'm telling you, the ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
Prolonged exposure to eldritch beings will mind control you without you. Hey! Who
An
did
unidentified
that?
shooter is wandering the site. Problematic.
I know who did that.
Trouble incoming.
There he is. There he is. Look at him. Yeah, I know. I know the enemies were there. I just wanted to see Legion because I know he makes a cameo before his first appearance. So, just to reiterate, to make clear, I am still on insanity. I just happen to maybe be a little bit good. Until that thing shows up. Then I'm boned. Okay, running. Okay, no. I am running, sprinting away in fear, picking up more loot, and dying. Okay. What the? Ah, my death counter went down. Okay. Un momento, s'il vous plaît. All right. My account is at 110, and there we go. There's our ding. Hoi. Alright, so yeah, when the Scion shows up, it's a no good. Legion. Wait a minute, no. Hi, Legion!
It's about to get fun.
He's just casually bebopping around. So yeah, when that Scion shows up, it becomes an issue. Hopefully, I can... Yep. Only move up in small increments. Okay, I'm gonna need the girls here. So hold off. Hold off the swarm of hugs. Please, ladies. I'm throwing. I can't get a bead on the Scion with all these assholes mucking about. Oh, so they're both dead. That's what happened. Oh, but I took out the Scion like a fucking boss. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else to spawn? Alright, I think I may need to loot some of the stuff up here again. Because I think when I died, I lost the loot. Yep.
What's this?
Yep. Oh, medkit, that's cute.
This might be useful.
But yeah. Yeah, those spikes that turn people into husks that are actively in the process of turning these poor bastards into husks. They're just, like, apparently part of a Reaper's... I'm not gonna say biology, maybe construction would be more appropriate.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a verb. Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there. It doesn't have to want to. It doesn't have to think about it. It just does. That's what Chandana didn't get. Not until it was too late. The god's mind is gone, but it still dreams. He knows now. He's tuned in on our dream. If I close my eyes, I can feel him. I can feel every one of us.
That is some Lovecraftian shit right there. Like, I know it's flavor text in the background, technically optional, but, like, holy shit, that is some Lovecraftian bullshit. Like, straight out of Call of Cthulhu. Dude, you guys went missing a month ago. Hey! Yo, why can't the Mantis be that good when I use it?
Shepard Commander.
Ah! My baby boy! And he just kind of
talking Geth, huh?
strolls away.
Guess we found the sniper, though.
Geth don't generally operate alone.
Well, that's because Legion isn't operating alone. They are a multitude.
Enemies in front! They're through my shields!
Ow! Jack, logically speaking, that was probably you that did that, but I'm gonna blame Miranda anyway.
Not that one!
Some biotics have other powers. I, however, lean heavily into eat warfare. Hey yo, I just remotely accessed that terminal. Yep, move forward a little bit, trigger the next wave. There is 100% a Scion there, so let me handle this. It has to get into the right position before it can start firing. And as long as I keep moving, there's nowhere else to go. I'm done. This is a death. Ah, damn.
Heads up! Firing now!
if it's just husks, it's fairly relatively easy, but once that scion shows up, it gets bad. So, alright, trigger it. Move up. Sniper. Start. Heading.
Mark. There we go.
Take out the scion before it starts shooting.
Nothing can stop me!
God! The damn husks. Oh boy.
It's about to get fun.
This might end up being one of those streams. Okay. I'm wondering if maybe...
Firing now.
Maybe if it is better to do this. Nope, it was not a better move. Okay. If I had pulled him, I probably could have made it, but I went for the shockwave. Okay, I really don't like this part.
Enemies in front. Keep going. Found that one. Destroy you. There we go. Perfect.
It's all when that scion shows up.
This will put them down.
Miranda, what are you doing? Once they get me in that little fucking corner, it's curtains. And there's no way to prevent that from happening.
Trouble incoming. Keep going. I can take you.
Just the three of us against these fuckers. We can deal with it. The fact that damn scion shows up. Because when I'm not focused on killing the scion, the husks get me. When I focused on killing the husks, the scion gets me. Stay strafing. Why are my shields not coming back?
One left.
There we go. Got him. Okay. I will count that as a victory in the long term.
Heads up.
Never mind in the short term.
Enemy down.
Nice triple combo from the three of us. Okay. Well, that was fun. Yeah, this level is kind of the entire reason why I get a simultaneous hate boner and oh shit moment every time a Scion shows up. Another wave down. Okay, so either way I go down this is probably going to trigger another wave. From a game design standpoint, I love that we have so many explosives just laying around where the husks are running. But from a logical standpoint, why the fuck did they bring so much high explosives
behind us
to investigate the inside of a Reaper? Oh, they took out Jack, but you know what? I'm not gonna let that be the end of her. I'm riding it. I am riding that high from having just taken out that Scion. Where the hell is Miranda? I see Jack helping me.
Found that one.
Ah, but I hear her voice. There she is, over there in the corner. Good? We good? We good. Alright. Like, look at this. It's like an oil refinery with all this explosive shit just laying around. Were they blasting out regions of this
Trouble incoming!
to try and investigate?
shields are down.
Shit. There's two of them. This isn't getting up the path. Lock them in, send them through this choke point, fire at the scions so they don't have any support. In fact, it looks like it's just the scions at this point, so... I got my handy-dandy sniper rifle. I got one of them. Where's this buddy? There he is. He does not seem too pleased. Can my backup please go up and back me up? Woo! Nailed it. Also, can we talk about how lore-wise we're swapping out heat sinks for weapons that have overheated, as opposed to letting them cool back down. And that was their explanation for why they switched over to a ammo-based system. Sorry, Jack. But like, it straight up just looks like they're reloading, like popping a new clip in, rather than popping a heat sink where the cooldown function is supposed to be. The fact that he did not go flying immediately is actually kind of scary. Alright. Is it?
Enemies in front.
Okay. We are doing what we had been doing, which was, in fact, take out all the husks and then focus down the side. That seems to be the principal rookie strategy. Wow, where did I get enough ammo to do that? Also, I'm gonna come back here. My backup is completely dead. All I can do at this point is wait for my shields to come back and revert to this old strat. Yeah, I cannot hold the damn thing still. Like, it's a good thing this thing has automatic fire, because it would be terrible for just straight up sniping. That's why I give this to Garrett, because he has the accuracy to pull it off. Okay, ions are dealt with. Both like bowling pins.
Firing now.
Nothing can stop me.
All we need to do now is destroy the Mass Effect core, and then get off the ship quickly.
Easier said than done, Brando. Also, shockwave bowling is really fun. It even looks like you're bowling. Someone's gonna clip that out of context.
This must be it. Where's the
I
server?
love how he was just hanging, just chilling, out on a desk in the middle of the fucking thing. Oh no! It's that scene with K2SO.
Trouble ahead.
Here we go. You know, it doesn't hurt nearly as much. Thanks to not having the same context.
There we go. Enemy down.
Boom! Steer right, Gola. Dagger me so I can't move and therefore get pinned down.
Gotcha.
Nothing can stop me.
Alright, Miranda's back up. Good. And that just triggers the next wave. Technically, and only on the most technical level, would you call this a boss fight. Because of that. Not a boss fight, it's more of a multiple wave fight. An endurance match, if you will. I was wondering where my support from Jack was. It was in the corner getting the shit picked up, and I apologize. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Third wave. That wasn't the one I was aiming for, but thank you for hitting it anyway. Miranda's heavy warp is like a fucking crane. we go. Finally killed the Reaper.
Wait, Shepard. Cerberus would want that Geth for study. Why not bring it? Carve it out for a lamp. Tally said no one's ever captured a Geth intact.
Sounds like fun. I'm not carrying shit, though.
We're out of time. Let's move.
Fine. Shepard already does all the heavy lifting.
Hang on, folks.
I'm not carrying shit, she says, as she fucking carries it. Yeet! Also, just that dramatic ass jump so they can land 2 feet first.
We're clear. Go.
Because the shift in gravity and perspective. Alright.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in EDI's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things on Eden Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you,
I thought Ashley
the
was the
reward
sole
is
survivor of the
significant.
military personnel on Eden Prime.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up, interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. It is important we test it thoroughly before attempting the Omega-4 relay. It will take some time to properly integrate it with our own systems.
Let me know when it's done. Until then, we keep building our team.
Of course, Shepard. The crew will begin work immediately.
No, we have everyone.
I'll let you know when the IFF is ready for shakedown.
Unless we're talking about, like, we have all the people, now we have to build up the team aspect. Which I'm guessing is more along the lines of what she meant. Tech lab, getting all the upgrades. Alright. Got a lot of upgrades from that mission. I am proud of that. Now we have dialogue to do. And once the dialogue is out of the way...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
The meat of this entire playthrough from here on is going to be doing all of the... First, all of the loyalty missions, then all of the side missions, then all the DLC shit, before finally going into the end game. We're 100%ing this, because there's a lot of good content to be found within this game. And almost none of it is DLC. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of the Firewalker DLC or any of the tank segments in the Overlord DLC. I'm just not a fan of how all that really goes down. But we're doing it anyway, so.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy. I hope you don't activate him, but you would know best.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Thane would like to
There
see
we
you
go.
down in
Thane's
life
finally going
support on
to
the
do
crew
his
deck.
loyalty mission,
Anything
and
else,
that will
Commander?
mean we will at the very least have access to all of the loyalty missions.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Right here, I can trigger the crew abduction anytime I want, which means I'll be able to take Legion on any of these. Which is going to be especially hilarious, because when I do Tally's loyalty mission, I'm not even going to roll the dice for Cthulhu on that one. I'm just going to bring Legion, because it is hilarious. Until then, Normandy dialogue.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. See you, Commander.
There won't really be much from here on out. Like, other than comments by Kelly and Joker on, you know, what goes down on these missions. Everyone else is gonna have less and less dialogue moving forward, simply because the game didn't record something for all of it. Yeah, do I have any other armor? No, I do not. What is it? Increases health by 10. Yeah, that's about it. And that's because I have to, you know, go out and buy the upgrades at Omega or the Citadel, which I am not going to do this session. Unless someone in the chat, unless someone A, shows up in the chat, B, posts in the chat that they want to see it. I'm not going to do that. I'll do that shit off screen because it's kind of boring and monotonous.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
I abandoned my child because I went on a roaring rampage of revenge on some slavers, I guess. There was never a... I don't remember quite why they had a beef with Thane and his family. But suffice to say, they made it personal, and Thane...
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
So, what you're saying is he's thinking with other organs besides his brain. But yeah, that's messed up. Like, Thane was raised from childhood to be an assassin. Then when he has the option to not have to be an assassin anymore, he doesn't know what the fuck else to do. Like, yo, I can't draw for shit. I'm not a bricklayer. I cannot... I do not have any sort of experience in any other sort of form of skilled labor or art that would earn me a decent living. I literally only know how to kill people. Like, that's fucked up.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Also, can we talk about how Thane, being a hairless, scaled alien, has little eyebrow ridges that are there for the sole purpose of animating facial expression? Because there's so much about communication that is nonverbal and just in the expressions your face makes as you're speaking, that if he did not have those eyebrow ridges, we would not get nearly as much emotional depth out of Thane and Thane's acting.
Back for more. Nice ship you got here. Roomy. Last ship I worked on, 2 men couldn't walk past each other in the hall unless they were really good friends.
I would totally love to have lived on a ship like that. Like, let me do my job and let me not have to be crammed in with thousands of people who make just getting from point A to point B difficult because you gotta maneuver around them because it's the military and everyone's moving at Mach fucking Jesus, as my buddy would call it.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
I mean, it's the elusive man. He doesn't give a shit. I'm not even talking specifically about you, Zaid. I'm talking he doesn't give a shit about even those 50 dudes you killed. Also carrying strong Cotton Hill vibes with that. I killed 50 men.
No messages for you, Commander.
Alright, let's take a heckin' look at what we're gonna be doing next. Like I said, we're gonna be doing loyalty missions first. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I vetoed my own decision. Because I forgot to speak to someone. Hey, bada bing, bada buddy. What's that?
Ted Hutt! I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aya!
Man, get your cheap-ass Onyx armor out of here.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
What if he just wants to talk? Like, that's how computers talk, is they network. Hello, friend. All 1,400 and something of you.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
The fact that the Geth are isolationists fascinates me. Like, of course they are because of how the lore was set up, but like, coming into contact with the Geth, this sort of conversation is monumental. Because they're such isolationists. and the only time they've ever not been isolationist is when a splinter group committed terrorist attacks against the galaxy. So the bulk of the Geth and their culture is something nobody knows shit about until now.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
The enemy of my enemy and all that.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Listen, among your culture, you exist as a Gestalt consciousness, and therefore you do not have a sense of individualism in your identity. You identify as the collective, even if only as a small part of it. The collective is you. But when you're interacting with the outside world, you're gonna need a name, because we identify as, like, Shepard, me. Other humans don't really factor into that identity. That is why my name is different. So your name's gotta be different if we're gonna differentiate you from other Geth platforms. It seems like we're centering non-Geth races in this discussion, but we are taking into consideration how you identify. But the fact that we simply can't comprehend that identity means it's a sort of social contract. Like the shit I don't really understand, like why so damn much of human interaction, particularly here in the States, is done through going to the bar and having a drink, and if you're not drinking, then there's something wrong with you. I hate alcohol. And the fact that permeates our culture is frustrating. But same difference. You'll learn to work with the people around you, because sometimes they're not willing to work with you. And I'm not saying I'm not willing to work with you, Legion. But if I'm talking to you about other Geth, then things are going to get confusing.
That seems appropriate.
I went on another
Christian
rant.
Bible,
Sorry,
the
guys.
Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth.
Also,
we will integrate into
instantly Googled that phrase. And that sounds like a reference. Is that a reference? That's a reference to this specifically.
We anticipate the exchange of data. Shepard Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited co-development is approved. We need to access your FTL comm system to download relevant data.
EDI, sure. Let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
Hey. What we got? Geth Sniper Rifle, the Widow Anti-Material Rifle. God, I love it. I'm not going to be able to use it until the next game. But when I do, it's going to be so good. Alright. beauteous part about this is Legion.
No messages for you, Commander.
Like, look at that. Okay. Now, back to what I was saying before. The order in which I want to do this is loyalty missions first, followed by side quests and anomalies elsewhere, followed by DLC. And yeah. Ah, shit. Wait a minute. There we go. I'm gonna check something. Just to get a good, look. Okay, Garrus Ground. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Zaid and Kasumi are already done. Alright, so we're rolling 2 d10s for this one. No, not 2. We're rolling 1 d10 to determine which loyalty mission we're going to go on first. That there is a 10. So we're actually going to do Thanes first, which should be... There's not even any combat with Thanes mission. So that's going to be relatively easy, actually. So this one's going to be simple, and then we can... Let's see. It started at 2:30. It is almost 4. Yeah, we can do Thane's mission and then move on pretty quickly and do another one. It really doesn't matter unless we're doing ambient dialogue, so let's see what kind of ambient dialogue we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I already did Miranda earlier. For Legion. Okay, first off, I am upgrading my Shockwave. Next up, I'll be upgrading Pull until I can get a power I don't already have from one of these missions. Thane is already where he should be. Let's boost your shit. Do we want weapon damage or health for Legion? I'm inclined to give him weapon damage because he's going to be in the back sniping anyway. I'm wondering if I want to give him AI hacking and combat drone, or actually, yeah, Geth's shield boost isn't really that good. So I'm going to give him this shit. Weapons. Legion. Death Pulse Rifle and Widow Anti-Mat Rifle. Thane. The Viper and the Locust works for you.
I've found references to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Either way, we gotta talk to Bailey.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
But this is a ceremonial item of my people.
Sir, it's a
15 centimeter serrated blade.
You humans are all racist.
That's not exactly
You
how
think
that works.
Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy? I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
So what you're saying is it's gotten worse.
Yes?
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here.
Like,
there
the implication is that
one of my
Drell
men
really
reported to
fucking
Drell
rare.
recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. The Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
Yo, quick sort of thing here. Sorry. The Asari government claimed the Citadel first. They set the basis for how all this shit's supposed to work, right? So why are there homeless and starving children on the Citadel? Because the Asari make sure that all Asari within Asari space, as long as they're registered citizens, get the bare minimum of what they need. Why not do the same with anyone on the Citadel? You know, the heart of galactic civilization. Is it because they're human? It's probably because they're human.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake and you should fix the problem yourself.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
There's layers to this. On the one hand, Bailey's kinda cool. Like, as always, fuck the police, but at least Bailey's not like, oh yeah, Mouse, he does some shifty shit every now and again, but I understand completely that it's just so he can get by and put food on his table. So I'm not going to beat him, arrest him, or throw him in jail. I'm just gonna give him shit about it when I catch him doing it. How it should be in that situation. But then on the other hand, it's like, yo, your kid's hanging with the wrong crowd. That crowd being desperate poor people? Because, kind of a shitty judgment to be making.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
We're gonna stop him before that happens, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Damn,
Thank
Skippy.
you, Shepard.
Also, Legion, are you Have you just been standing there staring the entire time? You can engage in the conversation, bro. Then again, if you're just here to observe and it's none of your business, then, you know, I relate to that, because there are times I ain't gonna say shit either. Nope, I am not buying fish, because my fish always die. If you want to see a full fish tank filled with fish that will not die, wait till the third game.
Fine.
Because
I just need to pick up some spices.
Amino
sinister.
I have a mod for that. I did not have a mod to keep my fish alive in this.
This is not unlike our stations. Far more inefficient. Your organic shells require more space. Information propagation is slow. Many voices speak at once. We do not understand how it functions without consensus. Perhaps study of other hive species will illuminate, beginning extranet search protocols.
I think you get along well with the Rachni in that regard. But yeah, there is no consensus because people, they always talk over each other and no one really agrees with much, and it's a mess. You're right, Legion. It is kind of chaotic. I said I wasn't going to shop, but until I can find Miles, that's what I'm doing. I'm shopping till I find him. That's all armor pieces. I'll get the armor pieces eventually. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well,
I'll get the armor
that
pieces
might be more
eventually, but
No,
my
that's fine.
priority is on
I got some
upgrades.
4-inch. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you? Oh shit, Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
With I'm sorry. With how fucking deadpan Thane always is. That's like, it's a weird line to put, but I love it.
We need you to answer some questions.
The people I work for. Look, I can't answer questions for just anybody.
But you can for me.
Why
you
are
gave
we
another drill
threatening this
instructions
poor
for an
boy?
assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you,
not
Krios.
gonna punch
You've
the
always
kid.
done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Holmes? Okay, first off, you're selling programs with me?
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Listen, buddy, I ain't giving you shit about it. I
Give me a
want
copy
one.
and we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
You'll be fine, buddy.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
Listen, I know what you're about. Every time I see you, someone dies.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the
Man.
only good thing he had back then.
That was poetic,
I
but
left
also
him
kind of
as I
judgmental
left
at the same
Kolyat.
time.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Legion, you just creeping in the back again? I mean, again, fair enough. Social situations also creep me out, so I kind of have a tendency to creep in the back, but at the same time, like, you gotta learn to be more nonchalant about it. Standing there in a still pose staring, I have found, Gets me a lot of weird looks and gets me a lot of judgmental gazes. But if you're just like leaning against the wall, staring off into space while your ears are listening to what's going on over there, no one says shit.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
And here we get into fuck the police. Because shady rich people can just bribe them into, you know, not doing their job. So they're forced to focus on petty shit that don't need police intervention or legal action. And usually results in injuries or death for many people that was completely unneeded. When the people who are actually causing harm to the city, to the society, are allowed to just bebop around, fuck around because they paid the police. Ice Cube put it best. Sorry.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself.
Keeps the peace for
I'll
everyone
stay out of
except
sight.
the people
If
he's
I'm lucky,
hurting.
Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Also,
We've got Kellum.
you don't
Tell
gotta
Bailey we're ready.
manhandle him like that.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if C-Sec gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
Doing it.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Oh yeah, you be bad cop, and then I'll just hit all the renegade interrupts.
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push
Pretend,
too hard, though.
sure.
We need the information more than we need a corpse.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Straight up strapped him to the chair. It's completely unnecessary.
You ordered a hit on someone. You're gonna tell me who.
The only person I'm talking to is my advocate.
Here's how it works. I ask a question, you answer the question. You speak when you're spoken to.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Mr. Kellum, I don't believe you were paying attention.
Nice. You just handed me your job. Hit me again and I'll take your money too. I'm gonna straighten you out as soon as Bailey gets here.
Bailey isn't here. We are. You're dealing with us. Got it?
What are you, fraud boy? Her little
Oh, that's
apologist?
that's racist.
What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit.
Works for me.
No! You know what I'll do to you when I get out of here.
Jack
Keep it
shit,
up,
buddy
tough
boy.
guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
Ease up. He's no use to us dead.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
Nah, that's just him being a general douche. He's not
Like the
being
guy
a
who's gonna
person
sue
with
your
any
ass for
douche.
assault.
Douche. Sorry.
You think I'm the bad cop and he's the good cop? We're both the good cop. The bad cop's outside, Elias, waiting to hear your decision.
That a fact?
I say we let him in. Elias doesn't need fingers to talk.
Fuck it. Joram Talid, Turian running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
What
Where
a
and when?
roundabout way.
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry him.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
Yeah, sure did. Bye,
I've
buddy.
enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Oh, it totally
Nicely
is.
done.
Wait, you got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
I guess you have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
I'll find out. And once I have a name...
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
Listen, I don't care how, like, shady or shitty you are. If your lawyer tells you to shut
What's
the
the story?
hell up, you
Why
done
Kellum
fucked
hire the boy?
up.
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram. Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
We need to stop this assassination. Can you get us to the 800 blocks?
Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. This politician, he says he wants to make some good changes to,
There he is.
our shtick
How do you
here.
want to play this?
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks.
Problem
Tell me what
is,
he's doing.
there's like
The
3
Grogan
other
bodyguard will make him
shitty
easy to
things
follow.
that they also want to do,
Where will you be?
and
The darkest corner with the best view.
our country's just full of those fuckers. Oh, check this guy out, being a fucking ninja.
Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
That's my first time noticing that Drell have hands like
been
this.
wonderful talking with
like,
you all. I hope you'll come
technically
out
they
on
have
election
the
day.
middle and
You
ring
can.
finger, but they're webbed
Show the
together.
humans they won't get their way. I will. And I'll do it through legal processes, not by a coup attempt.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Fucking politics.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
Nah, I ain't gonna fuck around with the keeper.
Do you have the target?
I've got him.
Bopping along.
Target in sight.
Chill, dude. You're not here to shoot him. You're here to stop your kid from shooting him.
Can you give me an update?
Bada bing.
I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement.
Yeah? And that's usually the way to do it. Who's gonna fuck with a straight up blood pack mercenary in Citadel space? Why is there a Terminus Systems uniform just allowed on the Citadel?
I see him.
Oh shit. Why did he start running? Chill, dude.
I'm following.
So am I, bud. We Gucci.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if
So is he a politician or is he a mob boss? Like, what is this? What are we dealing with here?
No sign of trouble.
Meeting up with more of his muscles.
Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Fucking Rogan. Shit, I gotta go here.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss see you.
I wasn't about to shoot. I wasn't about to shoot the kid who was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, and I don't know why that was even an option.
Kolyat!
Oh, ceasing.
Thane.
I saw.
He's heading to Talid's
One
apartment.
bullet from a shuriken is not gonna kill that Krogan. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen. The shuriken's weak as fuck.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Hey,
Help me,
Quentin
Drell.
Flynn,
Do whatever you want.
It's your boy
C-Sec.
Raiden.
Put the gun down, son. Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
You can hardly tell because of the
They'll have
fucking
snipers
filter.
outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Remember, it
Take
was
the
a
boy
human
into
that
custody.
saved your ass, by the way, you
son of
racist
a
fuck.
bitch.
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you could die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother.
It's very much
killed her to
using
get
the
to
Jack
me.
the Ripper voice.
It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them, eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
Bailey is the definition, I think, of like... He's a really bad cop. But if he was in like any other profession, he'd be a really good dude. He gets better by the third game, which I think is, I think a disservice to the character. I think the layers of complexity to both Bailey and what Bailey's character says about the police, because it's definitely social commentary, I think it works so much better with this version of the character in this game than it does in Mass Effect 3, where suddenly he's like boot polished, spick and span record, like the goodest of the good cops that really doesn't exist. I don't know. I think Mass Effect 2 Bailey is a much more human perspective on that sort of thing.
You're doing him a favor, Bailey. Thanks.
Yeah, well, send me a Christmas card or something. I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Celebrate Christmas this far into the Mass Effect thing? You haven't even switched into Xmas? No? Okay, so if I bring Legion onto the next one, that's not going to be much of an issue. He had, like, no presence or combat involvement in this entire mission.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
Except more in a Darth Vader to Anakin sort of way.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
You know, as some things kind of
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Honestly, like, there is so much that happens that the police grab people for that really doesn't need to even get taken all the way to court. It can really be just as simple as they grab you, they let you know what's up, and they release you back into the wild with a warning. That shit doesn't happen anymore because police have quotas to fill. Anyway, back to the Normandy to figure out who we're going to be going on the next mission for, because that was quick and simple, and I still have an hour left in this mission.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should
Legion
know?
would like to speak to you. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright.
We've got a Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
Commander's taken out more Geth than anybody. So it must be different.
Commander.
I assume everything's going
Good
well.
for now. See you,
Look,
Commander.
he doesn't even have anything to say about Legion. Okay. Yeah, Thane and Legion should be the only ones I have to talk to for this mission. Though, actually, I'm gonna see what Allie has to say about the fact that I brought Legion up. I don't remember if she has dialogue for that. I love how easily and quickly seamless the load times are.
Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant.
I'll get back
Talk
to
to
you
you later.
Never mind. I was, incorrect. Alright, so we're going to talk to Legion, then we're going to figure out whose mission we're doing next. Because we currently have Thane, Kasumi, and Zaid all done up.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Alright.
I won't let them brainwash your race. Especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
But then the moral conundrum is like, yeah, but what if we, like, brainwash them back, but to make them good? Which, technically, it's not brainwashing, it's just, like, changing
No messages for you,
perspectives, albeit forcibly, which is still kind of messed up, but it's not really the same. The divide between how shit works for organics and synthetics is really weird, but also fascinating. I love layers of complexity. What am I doing? Ah, this is what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, so back to this list. We have finished with Thane, Zaid, and Kasumi. So who are we doing next? Fell right off. Okay. Now there's a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're doing Morden. Okay. See how that goes. When I go to Tuchanka, I'm actually going to bring Morden and Grunt because it'll get all the dialogue out of the way, and then we can get into the mission itself. Oh, and some side stuff on the plan. Landing. Oh, wait a minute. Do you have... Grouse. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna give Thane that alternate design. Because if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, having these Cerberus colors is real icky, but other stuff works fine. Alright, heavy incinerate. And as for you, heavy concussive shot. Grunt, take pulse rifle and the claymore. Morden, take the viper and the locust. Yep. Welcome to Fallout, the planet.
Watch it, human.
You watch it. I'll headbutt your damn plates out.
Alien, you're Shepard of the Normandy. If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan.
And Vorcha. And Varen. Who's you?
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
You know what's wrong with him. What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Listen, I know you don't want to explain how puberty works, but that's not helpful to me at all.
Someday we'll get off this farm and show those Turians who's boss. Damn right. Tear their scales off and let the Pyjax feast on the
Urdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
So either way, you gotta talk to the dude running this place. And we about to see who it is.
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks. You know what tradition demands. Clan Urdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time. Shepard.
Good enough?
Fuck out of here. Shepard's here.
Out of my... Shepard. My friend.
Hey.
You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the Void couldn't hold you.
Rex, looks like you've done well for yourself.
Not for me, Shepard. For all Krogan. Clan Urdnot is just the start. When I'm done, we will be one people again.
Damn straight.
You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous. Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not.
I fucking love that. Fuck out of here.
Now, Shepard, what brings you here?
Sometimes if you want to make progress as a culture, maybe some traditions need to die. Just saying.
Destroyed in a Collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah, humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship.
Damn, that must have
Takes me
sucked.
back to the
Anyway.
old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
Alright. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to ask about Grunt.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
That boy, Vic, his
from,
quad
Will?
just dropped.
Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okeer. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okeer's a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I love that assumption. Like, listen, I've run with Shepard. I know what she's about. This shit happens around her, okay, buddy? But yeah, like, Okeer is like, I'm gonna use eugenics to solve my people's problems. And all of the Krogan look at that and are like, yeah, no. Yeah, none of that.
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full
Like
adult.
I said, his quad dropped.
Puberty ritual, common among species with hormone-driven reproductive urges.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage. Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan. Idiot. So, Grunt,
Do you wish to stand with Erdnot?
He doesn't even give a shit about what he has to say. He's just like, okay, he's a dumbass, but I wasn't entertaining his bullshit anyway, so back to it.
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for. Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
I'm not going to do that. The dice...
You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew,
A lot. Including when I got your armor. You want to come with?
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Fair enough, Rex. Good buddy. But yeah, I can get Grunt dealt with later. The dice said Morden, though, so I'm doing Morden's first.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Vio. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
Yeah, that'll happen when you nuke your planet. But I'd say that Krogan have managed to bounce back pretty well.
With the female camps and the children over last week. No, I was off dealing with a Baron attack. What? Any promising warriors? Yes, of course. They're strong. One day they will tear our enemies apart. You don't want anything I sell, human. It'll tear your insides like you swallowed knives.
Hey, because it's radioactive, and the Krogan have evolved to just process radioactive shit naturally. No one else can do it.
Greetings, human. My name is Ratch. Have a look at what I've got.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Rincol's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart.
He's not joking. Rincol hits aliens like ground glass.
Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pie
Krogan?
jobs don't
Or
steal.
not Krogan, sorry.
Which isn't much.
Grunt?
Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
Grunt, how do you know about Rincol and its effects on other people? You are not of Krogan legal drinking age.
I'm a good shot. Maybe I can help out with the pie jacks.
Feel free. You can use the console out there to control the guns. Make a dent in the pie jack population, and you get a discount.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Good luck with that.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Alright, time to blow up some monkeys.
Children, probably 5 years from the right. Yeah, my eyes, I think.
Think you actually had a fertile female on one of your trips to their camp?
I must have.
Son, good for you. We'll get a ring call to celebrate.
It's one of those background dialogue pieces that enriches the story.
Watch it, human.
It's this rapturous experience for a Krogan to find out he's a father because, you know, 1 in 1,000th birth rate. Like,
Let's
holy
see what the
shit.
human can do.
Hell yeah. I have to be real careful. Because I only have so many missiles. And I have to lead the monkeys. I have to lead them by a lot, actually. Wave completed. Wave beginning. Yeah, you have to aim your shots properly and make sure that everyone is a confirmed kill. Because you can run out. I do not want to run out of missiles. That is not conducive to this side mission. I can barely call it a side quest. It's a mini-game at best. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I have 10 missiles left. But I'm gonna try. Oh wait, that was a double kill. Completed Ratchet's quest, and I no longer have any reason to fuck around on
straight
that.
ahead.
Blake tackled the Baron. He was good. Fast. Strong.
Well, of course he was. Any son of yours must be.
Then they went back to the female camp. He was so fast. I didn't get to talk with him. I loved seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell. Oh, I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of fun.
Help yourself to more.
It was.
There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
I should go.
Bitchin'. Now let's see what you got. Hijack meat, no credits. It's just to have the Varen follow you, and I think that's adorable.
This is valuable.
Oh, and the Phalanx heavy pistol. And yeah, and beyond that, this is all.
Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage?
Why bother with all the politics? You know you've sired a son. That's enough.
But I could teach him to hunt, the best way to shoot a gun, to fight with honor and savagery.
You can do that next time they bring the children.
It's not the same.
Like, no, I do not want to just let. He wants. It's not enough for him to know that he has a son. He wants to be a father, and I think that's adorable as hell. And I love that unnamed Krogan, unnamed Urdnot warrior who has a kid out in the female clan. Like, good on you, buddy.
Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
Man, shit, I'll find
I'm
one.
going out in the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back with me.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Also, just the... They did a lot to, sort of... How do I put this? They actually show us Krogan scientists, Krogan merchants. Like, Krogans are not all, I am big and I fight good. No, Krogan are a people, and they are as diverse and varied as any people are. They just have their culture is set up in such a way that fighting is something that many of them value.
Krogans hit by genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars, still survive.
Yeah, no thanks to you or anyone else.
Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
Yes, but on the other hand, Morden, maybe understand that some of those circumstances are bad, and they were set forth by bad people. And maybe, instead of commenting on how resilient the Krogan are, maybe question why they have to be resilient in the first place. I am so sick of resilience being seen as a positive trait for a person to have, rather than question why they have to be that way. What hardships are they facing, and how can we alleviate that should be the question, I think.
Who are you?
I am Fortak, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot, and I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
I won't take up much of your valuable time.
My work is very important, human.
Of course it is. I'm just curious. I'd heard a lot about the genius of Krogan science.
Oh, finally, someone understands. I swear I am among brainless pyjacks here, toiling among savages. I am the Lord High Researcher.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best defensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
Solarians created genophage, I've heard. Still trust them with medicines and agriculture?
Yeah. What else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
You see, no. First off, it's the mentality of, we can just buy it from, the people who did this to us, our oppressors, the people who committed genocide on our people. Yes, we're just going to get all of our developments from them. Nah, put your mind to use on those things so you can just be better.
Sounds like the new clan leader has some very different ideas on how to lead the Krogan.
If you want to know more, talk to him directly. He's my leader. I'll not say anything else about it.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
Look, listen, it doesn't matter whether or not I agree with Rex. I'm just here to do a job. I don't care who's telling me to do that job.
This looks interesting.
And, some respectable, I will say. And I thought of all those upgrades, and I'm not sure how that's going to affect anything. Where is the scout now? Hold up. Did I get lost? Do I not know where this man is? Nah, he's over here. Cool.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him, and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weyrloc has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weyrloc's base if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
We do. So let's go. And I'll roll the dice to see who I'm taking with me. We have to take Morden. But who else are we bringing? Miranda and Jack are off the table. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Garrus, all right. Just boost overload to the highest you can get. There we go. That should work. That should work out. Nice scenic drive through the broken and busted cities of Tuchanka. First off, we need both of you to switch to your snipers.
Change weapons.
And I'm going to turn on my fire ammo. Let's fucking go. Full frontal assault on the base.
For combat.
I mean, it wasn't going to be a full frontal assault until those things showed up and then gunshots. Now all of China knows we're here. I remember when Varen running up on me like that was terrifying. I didn't even need to get into cover for a heavy. For a heavy. Still have not changed difficulty. I feel like it's my duty to let my viewers know that everything I am doing is above board. I'm not saying this is an insanity playthrough and that I'm here to die. Just you know, switch it up on you. See, this seems more like the game's usual content. That one back there is broken.
Stay down.
But even then, it's not bad. I lifted him and he got the high ground. He got the high ground from my powers. Well, at least now I can know that. Yeah, at least now I know that can happen. There we go. I feel scary powerful for some reason. Oh, I knew. Okay. That was me speaking too soon. That was me putting a death on the counter because it's been a while since I put a death on the counter. I say I feel too powerful, or I'm feeling surprisingly powerful, and the game immediately punished me for it. Garrus! Got him.
slow him down.
Like, it's so cool to be able to do that.
Felt that one.
All right. Never underestimate the power of the yeet. I went around the long way and just let these guys walk up on me last time. That's what happened.
Think we got them all.
You see, what had happened was I wasn't paying attention.
Lost shield.
Scheisse. Okay, so I feel like I learned something from that.
I'm on it.
Change weapons.
Having Mordin steer clear of the sniper for now, because everyone we're fighting has armor rather than shields or barriers.
Shields down.
Mordin is extremely anti-armor.
Deploying incineration tech.
With his proclivity for a heavy pistol and the incinerate power. Oh, hey, here's the... Mordin's really good for this level specifically for that reason. He is armor bearer. Alright. There's two pyros that come up this way, but then a third pyro that shows up after. So we're gonna be real chill about that third pyro, because that motherfucker becomes a problem. Yep, bringing him right there.
Got no shields.
Enjoy. Got him. Never mind. Damn it, he hides behind that corner so well. Step on the damn thing already. There we go. Oh, right, Krogan.
This should punch through their armor. This should slow them down.
Got him.
There we go.
See? I got this part down to a science. It's the pyros around that corner there that are getting me. that pyro. I feel like I was just let
My shields are down.
because the pyros that killed me just didn't spawn. They straight up didn't spawn. The game took pity on me and said, alright, here you go. That is
Repurposed Krogan
actually
Hospital.
mildly upset.
Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
That's unfortunate. Hospitals aren't fun to fight through.
What is fun to fight through?
Gardens, electronic shops, antique stores, but only if they're classy.
I love it. I love Garrus.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was.
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Mela. Too late to help the dead.
Switch up.
Yeah. I don't know why they felt the need to be like, oh, they're also working on humans. As a way of, like, saying, oh, now it's really bad. Because all the terrible things they did to that human, they are also doing to the Krogans. Particularly the women. I feel like that alone should be enough to motivate us to want us to take this place down. Oh, one of my favorite scenes. One of my favorite.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werlock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan Rebellion...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
I hit exactly what I was aiming at, buddy. Also, yeah, maybe curing the genophage isn't a good idea if... When you cure the genophage, you become genocidal, genocidal fuckers trying to take over the galaxy. Maybe that's not how you stop. Like, I'm all for curing the genophage, 100%, every damn day. But if the only thing you're gonna do with that is, you know, answer genocide with more genocide, then that's not gonna work well for anyone. All you're gonna end up doing is it's gonna be a mess. No. The same reason why we couldn't let Theron have it. I'm not saying the Krogan shouldn't be able to self-determinate. What I am saying, yo, we get that you're the victims of a genocide, but maybe...
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Maybe visiting that same genocide upon the descendants of the descendants of the descendants of the people who did it is not a good look. and I'm talking specifically about the Krogan and the Solarians here. Any real-life comparisons would be too sloppy and generalized, so I'm not going to make those comparisons.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morton.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000.
Let it be.
Perfect target,
No,
optimal growth.
you did not have
like
to.
gardening.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
No. What you did was indisputably genocide against the Krogan people. Indisputable. Like, seriously, under the Geneva Conventions.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Oh, but there's no Geneva Conventions in space, except for that, this entire series assumes that most human history has happened already.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death, not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population.
There it is.
Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
You had to expect this. This terrible waste of life was not a result of your work. It was a reaction to your work, which means, oh buddy, you dropped the biggest fucking stone in the pond, and now you're getting splashed by it. What you did was wrong.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no need to look. Need to see. Accepted as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
And Morden's so complex. Like, deep down, he understands that what he did, modifying the genophage, was wrong. It was genocide. What we're seeing is his journey towards accepting it and doing something better about it.
Can you get any information from the body?
Minimal insight into experiments. Gene therapy. Risking cancer, aiming for benign mutation. Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
Infecting the entire species with the sterility plague isn't much better in my book.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase. All pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save Galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from Galaxy.
No. Don't hide behind statistics. That right there, what you're doing is using mathematics to justify racism.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos on Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion, only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes. Millions of data points. Years of arguments. Countless scenarios. All noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous. No unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war. Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better. Saved lives.
Okay, Mordin, honey, you're so close. You are so close to the answer. And the answer is honestly Rex, who is right now unifying the Krogan. So close to the answer, bud.
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
God, Mordin.
We can use this.
Solus is a masterclass at how to write morally complex characters. I fucking love him. And I love BioWare for giving him to me, basically. Also, I'm sure there was another Krogan around here I could have talked to. The Urdnot Scout is somewhere around here. Oh, he's over here. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's over here.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm an Urdnot scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The Chief Scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Urdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
No, well, they did drug him a lot, but I think it's kind of easy for him to want to believe.
Why do you want them to keep doing
the
the
genophage
tests?
is going to be cured?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're gonna destroy the other clans.
But... No, they said I was helping Urdnot.
If you want to help Urdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it.
If Tally was in the party, she would take offense to
and
that.
I'm going to the female camp.
Right here.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go! Go!
There's
I love
no
it.
pep talk like a military pep talk.
Maybe. Only sometimes, maybe. Cares. But I love he gets up and he does this. He just casually walks out like a normal person, rather than, you know, bringing that same energy. Alright, now we're getting into another fight.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
Agreed. Hi, it
should do the trick.
Got him.
This should punch through their armor.
Deploying incineration tech.
Nice. I feel the need once again. Yep, still on insanity. The music is still going. Something's gonna spawn once I get far enough down this catwalk. Oh. Why am I walking that way? He came out swinging. He wasn't racking shots. He was just bam, bam, bam. That shotgun. He could have had me if I wasn't quicker. Damn it, the only time where there wasn't loot in the other direction. Boom. Krogan are powerless against boom, into the pit. Oh, ah. Ouch, my bone.
Forget which. Doesn't matter.
This is the boss. Boss encounter.
Shot ready.
Expecting him to still be alive. Leave Warlock go. No introduction, just a stat block. Just a fat log of barriers, armor, and HP to throw at me. And I tossed him about like a fucking ragdoll. Game says that way, so I say this way. Loot. Loot. I think this might be the most casual I've been about combat in a while. Like, I just took out the boss of this entire mission. Nigh effortlessly.
This should come in handy.
Nice suit, nice suit. Alright, what we got?
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
That's rough, because, I mean, I'm not saying what he did was wrong, but I can understand exactly why he did it.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait. You don't need to do this, Morden. You're not a murderer.
That's not what... No.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard.
He has indeed committed murders on many occasions.
Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weirlock left.
But...
Project over.
How to put this? Malin is in the wrong for the ethics of what he's doing, but his reasoning for doing it is 100% right. It was absolutely the wrong move to modify the genophage. All he's doing is undoing one of his greatest mistakes. The way he's doing that is wrong. So, no, don't fucking kill him. Morden, it is up to you. Hint, hint, third game. It is up to you, Morden, to do exactly what he was doing. But find a better solution. Find a better way to do it.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
He's right.
Not like this. Apologies,
He's
Commander.
also right.
Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morden. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
You found a spot of racism?
Maybe you're giving the Krogan too little credit. Or giving the Solarians too much.
Possible. Sloppy thinking. Must correct. Malin's research. Only loose end.
Rethinking personal bias.
Closure. Security.
In real time. I love
Still
it.
valuable, though.
Yes, actually. Not only from a metagame standpoint, but listen, how he got this information doesn't change the fact that it's valuable information. You can use it to move forward and do things better.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Help the Krogan. Hold on to the data.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here. But you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Morden. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure. But closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunga. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
BioWare. Geniuses. Vow, whoever was the head honcho in charge of writing the character that is Morden Solus, like, I want to find this person and give them a hug. Alright, I use Bolt too much to not keep upgrading it. Morden has Neural Shock now, so I can start upgrading that. Oh, also, Garrus, what do you got? How do you have nothing? Well, it is almost 5:30, so I don't really have time to do much else. I'm gonna save my game here. And I'm going to thank all of you for watching. Didn't really have anyone on Twitch, but I know I'm going to get some views on YouTube, so those of you who are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. My streaming schedule is a bit wonky at the moment. I have a job outside of this, but my current schedule has me home before noon, or has me, I should rephrase that, has me home by noon. And so this schedule, what I'm currently doing, the 2 to 5:30, 2 to 5 sort of deal, I think that's where I'm going to be, at least for this next week. But I will keep you posted on that, because my schedule is in flux most of the time. But thank you for joining me. I only died 9 times in this stream. Final death count as of stream 7, 119, which is about 4 times as many as my final death count of the entirety of Mass Effect 1. So yeah. Beyond that, I'm just about done. So, alright, we'll catch y'all later. This will be on YouTube.